Good morning, ma'am. My name is Sheila Grace G. Koimi, the researcher. The title of my study is all about socio-economic impact of sugarcane farming on plantation workers and owners in Bukidnon. Sugar industry is an important sector to generate employment opportunities and the nation, especially in the rural areas. Sugarcane is an agro-based industry which sugarcane is heavy and low value. Today, sugarcane production is slowly becoming more sustainable. The environmental record of sugar industry has been poor, but the steps are being taken to rectify the problems. So as a result, sugarcane production work is not always available. So that this study was aimed to first, find the development and expansion of the sugar industry in Bukidnon. Second, mark out the characteristics of the plantation owners and workers. And third, to trace the socio-economic impact of the Bukidnon sugar industry on the sugar plantation owners and workers. At this point, the main ideas was focused on the economic impact of sugar industry to plantation workers and owners. Some studies say that these are major impacts of sugarcane production, such as its depend on global political economy of sugar, local context, quality of scheme, nature of production system, farm management, and etc. So, to support this study, according to Bellig 1993, described the sugarcane planters of today in this manner. There are still many sugarcane planters in the Philippines who are knowledgeable and dedicated to agriculturists. These planters spend time on their farms, know the workers personally, and are involved in day-to-day management, such as haciendas, tend to be the most productive and humane ones. But there are also many planters, perhaps the majority, who know little about the agriculture. However, according to Abati 1995, some farmers may be reluctant to move out of the less productive technology. This kind of attitude towards new practices may develop from the value that the farmers place upon farming. If they value farming in its current form as way of life, they may accept relatively quickly those practices they perceive as conserving their own time and physical effort, and possibly resist practices they perceive as involving pressure to recognize their farm business and change their way of life. In conclusion, as we notify some major impacts of sugar industry, just like the political economy of sugar, they are responsible to help on the development and expansion and the farm management. Because if we can't do better to manage the farm, it's possible that sugar industry will not develop. It can also affect the farmers, owners, for having a low productivity and profitability. That's why we need to study on it, to help and to know how it can develop and expand the sugar industry. And this study a lot of people who can benefit to this, especially the sugar industry, farmers, owners, and the next researchers, and someday they can use this as a foundation and basis of the next study.